Earthquake.
No, Captain. Battle formations.
What's going on, everybody? This is Rob Wilson, and welcome to RWR's Draw Chat and Chill. Part of what I do, each week. Normally I try to stream a couple times throughout the week, but now I'm picking up work, and next week's really going to be busy, so I'm going to have to choose wisely when I do stream. But once a week, that's normally been pretty good for me. I got no complaints. First of all, shout out to the people on Rumble. Rumble is on the rise. The fall of YouTube is at hand. One CEO scumbag is gone, and now it's been replaced by another CEO scumbag. So, when it comes to YouTube, not much changes. They could knock down my channel or whatever. I could care less because, hey, I'm bigger than YouTube, me as a person. When I look at YouTube, it's like a little speck of dust on the bright part of the moon. That was a joke. Don't take it too hard. So yeah, I cover all kinds of things. I offer art tips and all that kind of stuff. Do updates on the art I'm working on, trying to make a comic book. I had some delays with sluggish people. And let me just go ahead and put this out here right now. I don't join cults. If you got a group that says name, insert name and cult, or cult of insert name, I'm not joining you. That's straight up right there. I am a Christian. I ain't join no damn cults. Okay, not even if Jim Jones himself resurrected with a fresh batch of Kool-Aid as he busts through the wall. No, I don't join cults. I study them to see some of the wrong and weird crap that they do. I don't think that's cool, but it is what it is, Oh, and I think I offended somebody already. We got one down in Rumble. But, hey, I cover all kinds of things, ladies and gents. This is what I do. It's not for the faint of heart. Some people can't handle it, in this day and age of softness. I'm sorry. I'm 40 years old. I can't afford to be soft. Grown man? Hell no. Somebody's got to stand up and be a goddamn freaking courageous man, out here. And with that being said, free to taste. Let's drop one more. Let's tell people what they don't like to hear, what offends them, because at the end of the day, I got words, but I am a man of action. You may not see my actions online because, again, not everybody needs to know what I do, but it is what it is. So I wanted to cover a few things. And before we get started, if YouTube takes us down, that's fine. Don't care. But Clip Studio Paint has a new update. That's one of the primary software that I use when it comes to my art for the finished product, because you can do artwork in 600 DPI and it comes out phenomenal out there. Some people say, what's the difference between 300 DPI and 600 DPI? Hey, to me, it's nothing but the best. You can zoom in and add tremendous amounts of detail. That's why I like it. Some programs like Photoshop will probably slow down your computer, but CSP, the way it is designed now, I think it's at the best it's ever been, even compared to the Mega Studio days. So, yeah, this is a quick 2 minute. Yeah, quick 2 minute segment covering the new updates on Clip Studio Paint 2.0. For people that are up and starting artists, I wouldn't recommend CSP out the gates for all of its features. Sure, you can use the basics for now, but definitely recommend something a little more affordable because there's all kinds of different price tiers, monthly, annual subscriptions, and stuff like that, one-offs that Clip Studio Paint has. It helps maintain the product, which it is a great product, but not everyone likes subscriptions. So if you want a one-off, I recommend Procreate for iPad. That's what I use. Very, very, very simplistic user interface, and I love it. So I use them both. So let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and share and get a hold of this 2 minute clip of what CSP has to offer now. The realistic mixing is something I've not really used, but depending on what the design could be, I could see it come in handy. Now the shading assist, that is a golden gem right there. 3D modeling, head models, you can face morph for body morph and all that. Already have Magic Pro for that. And, having it in-house already at CSP, I think that's great. Hand scanning. Oh, no, bro. No, you're not getting my fingerprints. Nope. Nope. Now, the fisheye perspective ruler, that's another gem. That's going to be very great and produce really amazing work. This is a really good utility right here. Make sure who knows. The 3D camera adjust, I wouldn't really use it. Like I said, I use Magic Poser. That's subscription based though. So if I wanted to trim down on my company costs, I could, strictly do it on CSP. I'm already paying that. Now this is a good one too. I definitely look forward to using this spin blur. Definitely. Now that's smart that they finally have that on there because there's other programs on the iPad that have been doing that. So.
Clip Studio Paint.
There you go. Now, in that case, most of the newer features, I look forward to using them. Some of them are kind of like utility. That's what I think, my personal opinion. I've been using Clip Studio Paint for, oh man, dang, almost 2 deployments now. So it's about 6-7 years, somewhere around there. And watching its development is absolutely amazing. I often say that Procreate is checkers and then Clip Studio Paint is chess because there's so many more features that you can do on Clip Studio Paint. You just have to have the time to explore all that it has to offer. So that's how I look at it. My adventure really broke out when I went from, I was doing Manga Studio, then I did Photoshop, and then Photoshop was killing my computer. So after I looked for alternatives as far as software for that basically, and ran into a number of things. Procreate was on the rise, also Art Studio Pro. I still have that. That still gets updates, and that doesn't require a subscription. So that's pretty much where we're at on that. If you would like to follow me, be sure to check out all my content everywhere. I have a link tree in which will be in the chat. Oh yeah, shout out to anyone that does check this out, current or after this live stream, and be sure to like, follow, leave a comment. Leave a comment saying, "Hey, your video sucks." I'd love to hear it. If you hate me, tell me who told you to hate me. I love that too, because hey, I welcome any and all feedback. Some feedback I've taken from people have led me during down a bad direction. Because hey, at the end of the day, it's up to me to what I do with it. When it comes to art, I gotta respect fellow artists, but people that haven't done it, and that's in anything. You listen to like Joe Rogan, you listen to Patrick Bet-David, you listen to the likes of Andrew Tate, you listen to Fresh and Fit podcast, Modern Life Dating, any one of those guys. Most of the time, they're gonna tell you to never take advice from someone that has not done it. And that's true, because at the end of the day, they don't have to live with the consequences of the decisions that you make. They can say, hey, you should change this, this, and that. Like if I'm selling the product, oh, this looks great, but I'd buy it if it was like that. And then you don't see them again. So those are the tough decisions that one has to make. And even Eric July has said, when you're making a product, the customers or who you're going to listen to, not necessarily your peers who are among you that probably have no intent to buy your stuff. They may be just along for the ride in hopes that you buy their stuff. That's how some people operate. I think it's kind of weird because after a while, not much really seems honest anymore. So that's how I look at it. And again, that can be applied to anything. When it comes to, business, growth, a number of things. You take your pick in any field or any industry. And for the most part, that could be true. So let's see. We're going to check out this other thing here that was shared to me by McKee, who she used to do her rounds on live streams. And I guess she owns like a toy store or something like that. She buys comics as well. But she turned me on to this globalcomics.com publishing, where direct-to-consumer publishing and monetization tools, industry first analytics and marketing tools to attract readers, support both vertical scroll and traditional page layouts. And it's free to publish and unlimited amounts of cities now. To my knowledge, I could be wrong, and if you know more about this company or website than me, please tell me. Let me know. Don't let me just dabble in the dark. And to my knowledge, this is specifically for digital content. There is no actual like print on demand, shipping or anything like that. And I looked at some of these; they look pretty good. I saw somebody uploaded the Witchblade, the first Witchblade graphic novel. It seemed pretty good, but I think what was it? A 2-page spreader was turned sideways, and didn't look too cool. So I've been checking this out. I like to do my research and gradually process and see how this will work. Now, I already have an online store on my Dropbox, through my Dropbox, in fact. It's a digital shop that provides digital content. Dropbox shop /S/RWA. And that is in the chat right there. And let me put that in the Rumble chat as well. All of you Rumbleites, I didn't forget about you. I didn't forget about you. Don't worry. And then my link tree and Rumble as well. So anytime you hear me talk about, hey, the descriptions in the chat or the links in the chat and stuff like that, most of the time I'm talking about YouTube and Twitch because I'm multi-streaming. I'm always ready for YouTube to try to take down my live stream because I got backups upon backups. And shout out to Rumble for continuing to grow. Twitch is its own beast. You know, they gotta keep more controversy as they, maintain their thing. Chicks literally blowing their back out in more ways than one. But yeah, so this thing is pretty interesting. Again, digital content. That's what's being offered here. Digital download sales. Um, that kind of thing, which I think I can already get from my Dropbox anyway. PayPal, instant transfers globally, direct debit, ACH transfers North America only. Look at that, $2.25 plus 0.25% fee per payout, US only. Payout method automatically monthly, and on-demand payouts when $30 minimum is reached. That right there is somewhat similar to, well, actually, there is no minimum with Artemera, my print-on-demand website for actual printable comics. Yeah, there is no minimum. You make your money, they get their cut, they send the rest to you. You get paid. So how to improve yourself. So yeah, these are the avenues I guess that's integrated with. So you still have to go to a crowdfunder with this. So this is superpower your crowdfunding. Get more backers when you prominently feature your active campaigns alongside your comics and profiles or through our comic discovery crowdfunding filters. Automate your digital backer rewards through global comics. So, like, when I look at this, and this is just my initial thoughts, I'm not down, but these are my initial thoughts. What would be the difference between this and Patreon? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's just kind of how I look at it. And then even through Patreon, I still got these performers. So I don't know. We'll see. And also, I forgot this was somewhere in my bookmarks. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on now because comic impressions. So I guess this is a print. Let's see. Our estimator. Okay, yeah, this is a print. Print in both. What? It's an 8-page comic. 36. Cheap press. Digital print offset. You have the comic size, variant covers. Ooh, variants can go up to 5. How about that? Let's see. 100 copies. Let's see. 100 copies. Oh, going too far. Price for offset printing. Ooh, just under half a grand for 100. Price for digital printing. $106. Shipping weight 6 pounds. Best value for printing is digital. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. Yeah, so this is automatically in bulk. And yeah. Comic books, graphic novels, trade paperback, hardcovers, variant, art prints. Business cards, posters, the trading cards. The trading cards are what I would be interested in. Promotional cards, brochures, all that kind of thing. Trading cards are what I would be interested in. And we'll just get it started. Let's see. Welcome to the Comic Press Impression Storefront. To get started, simply register and link once you get your account. Okay, so you do get a storefront. You can easily upload your PDF file, selected quantities, and choose from. Oh, okay. If your book doesn't fall into our size, custom finishes, you adjust it and make orders. Okay. Now, see, it's still not like Artemera. That was my bag. Me up here thinking that it was similar, but I guess not. That happens. That happens. So yeah, today is Wednesday, right? So that must mean the indictments are coming. The indictments are coming. Paul Revere's riding on the horse. He's warning people now. It's like the indictments are coming. Look out. They're after Trump. Look out. Watch out. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you taxed somebody for so long, for so much time. How much is my taxpayer money gone towards harassing that dude? I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. So what I do get, or am going to get, I'm going to give me a bathroom break, and I'll return, and we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna get the drawing. So yeah. I normally try to speak real fast and catch people, their attention and all that. Be like, oh, you can't talk all slow. You got to be all hyperactive and exciting and all that. Or you can just say stuff, that's, pretty offensive. Like,
it's called limp dick. Luann is losing patience. In the time it takes you to get a hard on, she could Simonize the car and learn Hebrew. Yeah, me and Luann and me, we just pump away.
See what I'm saying? Just like that, just quick work. Got to bust a cap. The great Christopher Walken right there. So, yeah. Let me step away. I'll be right back. And yeah. All right. I'm back. All right, so let's go ahead and get the drawing, man. Have a little bit of fun. Excuse me. All right, here we go. We got Tom Russell here, Detective Tom Russell. This futuristic comic book is the only detective on the entire court. Everybody else are truth. Not shock truth, not storm truth, but con truth. That's the key. Because they always got a con. So I've just been kind of working on it a little bit, and yeah, putting together what I can in these characters. Really want to take the time out to appreciate, the essence of the character. I'm doing these headshots, and I'll do different action poses and stuff to go towards the art of BKP. That's my goal, and that'll be kind of like a companion in addition to everything that's in addition to the actual comics that I'll be publishing. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, is that, I got a chance to watch this series called Victoria's Secret, Angels and Demons. That joint was pretty wild. Pretty much covers the rise to power of Les Wexner and his X-Files-like relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, Jean-Luc Brunel, Harvey Weinstein, because the majority of these knuckleheads chose to identify themselves as Victoria's Secret recruiters. And I'm like, damn, these guys, like Victoria's Secret was like a hub for some sneaky dudes. And I guess pretty much the woke culture was its own undoing at that point, because they were so adamant about having, the Victoria's Secret Angels, and not really focusing on the whole body positivity thing that was on the rise. And so be it. They lost their money. They lost some money. They recovered more since Les Wexner stepped down. Yeah, it's like that dude. He stepped down, and he earned like another $2 billion or something. Crazy. And he had his own community for them boys like him. Just do the math. If he hangs out with Weinstein and Epstein, he has a certain type of company to keep. But I think I don't have a personal obsession with it, but I think these particular people of interest, they make for great villains. Unfortunately, they're not fiction. They're real villains. And this stretch didn't stop just in the U.S. Oh no, it stretched across overseas, private yachts, private lots, all kinds of stuff. It was wild, man. I was watching the documentary. It's on Hulu. 10 segments of episodes. And I was like, damn. Victoria's Secret was, it was a hub. Crazy to think all that was going on over there. So, if you haven't checked it out, be sure to check it out. I think it was a pretty interesting continuation of the story behind, not just Lex Wexner, but, the man, the myth, the legend himself. So legendary, he took his own self out. Jeffrey Epstein. Infamous bad guy, When I say legend, I'm not praising the guy at all, but he's a crook. One of the greatest crooks that, surprisingly, and probably luckily for some folks, that actually got to find out. You know, one arrest wasn't enough, and then who knows with his work dealing with his work of philanthropy, dealing with scientists. He was talking some about trying to impregnate uh, his selected women to bear his seed. It's like, bro, you off the chain. I remember somebody said Epstein did not like black women. I was like, good. Well, that's one race of women that ain't got to worry about them. You know what I'm saying? That's like one of the times where racism actually works out for somebody. I'm not endorsing it, but that's just my little inside joke. To each their own. So I'm trying to combine American comic style with kind of like an anime style hair, you know, this kind of look. And yeah, my reference for Tom Russell, the detective here, was Brad Pitt. So that was kind of like the direction I was going, where I wanted to go with him. Man, should be blowing up my phone. And for anyone that says, "Oh, you're not creating your own character from scratch," be like, hey, Alex Ross did it for years. He got his Superman and all those characters from some kind of reference. So, if you're an aspiring artist, never be afraid of using references. They will go far. No point in beating your head up against the wall. In regards to trying to get the figure right. If you want to get the figure right, use the real thing. Ain't nothing like the real thing. What his homeboy in Coming to America said, "There's a God somewhere." All I'm basically doing here is I think I scared some folks off. They was like, he said Jeffrey Epstein. I thought this was a drawing string. Sometimes there's just no telling what I might cover. And that's just a fact, you know. I'm not a drone. Not yet, at least. You know, I'm not like I only draw. I only draw. I only draw. No, I'm a thinking person, and my thoughts transcend outside of just my talent of imagination. And some people are scared to express that, but it's like, hey, this is what it is. You know, as this one Spanish woman told me when I was roommating with her, she was saying, "This is my house. If you don't like it, you can get out." Okay. I got no problem washing the dishes. It's not a big deal. But simple solutions. That's what I like. Simple solutions. This overly complicated BS that people be playing there these days. Maybe on that Steve Urkel feelings. I'm gonna add that to the list one day. And as opposed to people being held accountable for what it is that they say and do, you know, they rather go ahead and
denial is the most practical.
it's true. You know, easy denial. It's like, just hold yourself accountable. And I try to myself. Definitely try to hold myself accountable to some kind of standard. And speaking of standard, I'm not gonna tell. Um, what's the name that's starting to look like a dead end YouTube. And I will always advocate for YouTube's downfall, just like I will always advocate for Facebook's downfall. Both of them are ran by busters, straight up. I ain't got time to be dealing with no busters. Like literally, one time I was paying for advertisement of my art on Facebook, and they declined the ad revenue. It's like, wait a minute, I am paying for this. There was no nudity, nothing breaking the rules. That's why I was like, you know what? It's not worth it. It is not worth it. Does anybody have an update? Anybody know whether the indictment, if they got Trump yet? Does anybody know? I heard they keep dragging it out. That they got like the Trump grand jury on standby. Like the jury's of police forces. You know, it's kind of that kind of goofiness. I mean, it makes me laugh, but it's like after a while, bro, let the man work. We'll see what happens. Another great part to this movie. Now, I almost panicked today because Tyson's has some of the greatest. Um, Tyson has some of the greatest fully cooked fat wings on the market. Family pack. But can't find them no more. Now I'm wondering if those wings was from China. Who knows, right? Scary times we live in. We got chicken wing shortage. Made nice and tender just the way I like it. Always got to take away something good. Why is that? I guess because everybody wants it, right? What else? What else did I run across today? Federal Reserve, they raised the debt ceiling again. There was a poll I saw that was what at they're gonna raise it by what is it, 2 or 5%? Something crazy, man. I got some notification they already did it. It's happening. So we got John Wick coming out this weekend. I was talking with my pops to see what would be a better choice between John Wick and whatchamacallit, Creed 3. I told him, I said, hey, John Wick is examples of firearms training. That's how I look at those movies. You know what I'm saying? Keanu Reeves still doing this thing. I saw a couple of stunt scenes that they've been leaking on YouTube, and I avoid them. I try to avoid them, but from what I saw, it looked pretty good. I mean, I keep disappointed at this point. You know, 3 John Wick movies, heading into number 4. Soundtrack is brought to you by Salty Bets, the greatest channel on Twitch. Best soundtrack versus series of fighting game characters using Mugen. I am not a gambler, but it's an awesome channel. So I heard some about Devil May Cry. Was it Devil May Cry 5 or something like that? That's it's coming out. Oh no, not Devil May Cry 5. It's some mobile game, Devil May Cry, where like I guess you get to fight each other, kind of like Dissidia, Final Fantasy. So there's some information about that. We'll see. I mean, mobile gaming and first-person shooters like Call of Duty destroyed the gaming industry anyway. That's how I feel. That's how I've always felt. The quality in games started to diminish, especially once the industry realized that they could sell an incomplete product for $60 and people would still buy it. And then buy the DLC and all that stuff. Pretty much destroyed gaming. Because like for fighting games, you know, I grew up in the arcade playing fighting games. For fighting games, like you actually had to learn skills. And you had to utilize all buttons that were within your arsenal, not just the trigger. You know what I'm saying? And either you had it, you know, some people had it, some people didn't. If you had it, you competed with others. If you didn't, you stood around and watched. Or you played Lethal Enforcers or Time Crisis, you know, those kind of games, which are fun in their own, you know, perspective as well. But there's nothing like fighting games. Really get a chance to break down your opponent and see what they're about. I mean, as much as I love the FGC today, it's not like what it used to be, you know. Some people actually did duke it out. And even a deeper level of respect was earned. But now, with, you know, 97-pound dudes, scared to death. They'll report you. They'll get you canceled. Where some dudes, they just wreck. Now you got Call of Duty. Friggin' people start dropping the racial slurs. Like, man, wouldn't say that to their face back in the day. That's for sure. If they did, it was on. It was on like Donkey Kong. Let's see, what else? What else is there to cover and talk about in this crazy world?
Nature Valley Crunchy
Oh yeah,
granola
do me a
squares.
favor and pray for
Crunchy
Meteor. I'm sorry, Meteor. That is what we need to cleanse the world of corruption today. Pray for Meteor. Just one big asteroid to end it all. Because, I mean, people just going to keep getting crazier. You know, fights in freaking Waffle House. Just unsanctioned madness. Now I'm adding a little bit of detail to the eyes and all that. But yeah, like the only video game right now I think that's out that looks interesting, because the Hogwarts Legacy, you know, fandom, that's died down. So now I see it's Diablo. Was that Diablo 5 or something like that? Diablo 6? One or two, I don't know. but it seemed like a pretty fun game. I had some battle buddies that I watched them play it. They were burning through it. You know, for it being an RPG, there's a lot of massacre. A lot of massacre. I'm gonna get rid of this. Put it like somewhere up here. Now, contrary to some of the writers I've spoken to about this character, he is a mainstay, very important in his own way. Just not yet to be revealed. That's all. So yeah, next week's gonna be pretty busy. I honestly cannot say whether I'll be able to stream on multiple occasions, but I should be able to get at least one or two in, at least one in next week. Oh, have I talked about Shazam Fury of the Gods yet? Man, that movie made me laugh so much, but it was so terrible. Man, and I heard it made less than Birds of Prey. That's pretty low. Birds of Prey was a movie. I saw the advertisement. I was like, nope. I was like, oh, it's coming out. Yep. Going to see it? Nope. Not at all. But for Shazam, Fury of the Gods, to open even less than that, damn. He was on a roll in the first movie. You know, it wasn't the greatest, but you know, it had enough of a foundation of something different, and it was a new character that people had never seen on the big screen before. There's a lot of potential there. They even threw in Wonder Woman. They joked about her, you know, early mid movie, and then actually gave her a cameo, and it still ain't saved the damn movie. Maybe they should have advertised she was going to be in it, you know. But with the way the plot was, I was like, it'd be great if Wonder Woman showed up and actually fought alongside, you know, the Shazams or whatnot. But that didn't happen. You know, that just did not happen. And I already seen the memes too, where they talk about the Daughters of Atlas, which were supposed to be Greek based, but you had like a European sister, you had an Asian sister, and the other one I'm not sure. I guess she was like black or mixed, but all of them from Greece. Fair enough. I remember somebody was making a joke parody about the gods of Egypt, and then they made a joke parody of art of the gods of Greece, and then they made all the Greek gods black. Silly. But you know, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Source material is one of the key things to make fans happy when it comes to those movies. You can't do that. Like, what are you making a movie for? Honestly, what the hell are you making a movie for? Let me see. I got some folks I know that's been on here on Rumble. Uh, drop a comment or something. Drop your name. I'll give you a shout out. And follow, please. Like the damn video. Ninja Watchers are only cool for so long. Let's see here. So here's a key piece I need to add to this, but I don't know quite how exactly. The lip does look jacked up. And that's one of the reasons why I like to take my time, so that way I can actually get it right. The comic book industry, they're pretty big on deadlines and deadlines and deadlines, which is why the next one that I pop out, the next comic I pop out, it's not going to be a campaign. It's going to be already set, print on demand. There you go. If somebody wants to get, some additional stuff like posters and all that, they can buy that separately. But the comic book is right there available. They don't have to wait a year later. Once I announce that, hey, it's ready. His eyes look jacked up. I think they're kind of off. Somebody needs to move a pupil over. So here's where I utilize some of my tools between the marquee and distort, which can get all the right angles, and then the liquefy tool, push things over a little bit. See, now I feel like I got to bring this over some. That's how we're going to do it here. At Rob Wilson Arts, we comics, we keep drawing and drawing and drawing until we get it done right, until it looks right. Now the writing, hey, I know that's one of the areas where I lack, but apparently I've been writing more than some writers lately, in the past, 6 months or so. That's not my fault. I just got the intent and will to get stuff done. So last year I spent a hefty penny on a lot of Comicsgate books, which is fine. I wanted to support CG, but now that I know what I like, I know what to look for. Excuse me, by the way, I was yawning. That was me. Now I know what I like. It's time for me to narrow down that collection and support specific people. Oh, I just got the call. The indictments are coming. Newsflash update. The indictments are coming. But yeah, where was I? I was mentioning. Oh yeah. So, yeah. Now I'm gonna start narrowing down specific titles and specific titles of interest. Because when I read comics, I'm not just reading it for the story. I'm also reading it for art. There are some artists that are that have a similar like mind. But some people just clearly only like the story. That's fine. I have other things to pursue. So, with my book, You know, if you're getting it just to support, my work and like what I do, great. Um, if you're not going to get it because somebody told you to not get it, okay. you know, I'll never know who it is until you tell me. And then when you tell me, I get to clown whoever's been talking behind the shadows, controlling people. So that's my own little joke with that. Drive me crazy. Using Procreate, I think I've managed to. I did this a little bit in Clip Studio Paint too, but the Procreate specifically, adding little small details to the skin, I think has, but leaving a light hint of it, not too heavy. I think that's helped out tremendously. Because it's leaving the impression that it's there, but it's not too overbearing as a detail. These little things like that can help smooth out your art piece, what you're trying to create. And you don't have to get rid of these tones. They can still exist there once you add the color and everything. But just have them be kind of like a mild accent to the character. Obviously, if you're creating a character that has much more of a grimy grinder look, scruffy face guy that's been through the trenches. You want those marks to look more impressionable. You want them to be presented a lot more. I guess that's the best way I can put it. So I came up with a idea for another design for a t-shirt. It may not necessarily be everyone's favorite, but hey, when I get an idea, I try to put some work to it. But if I can't, I will distribute that idea to someone that's maybe watching. They're like, what's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio. Late night watching the infomercial. It's like, yes, that's me. That kind of thing. So I like to help, even though it may not be acknowledged. I do like to help because I got more ideas than I do a lifetime. You know what I mean? If I can't do something with it, then pass it on. I don't know. I'm trying to think if this should be tilted a little bit. What do we think? The hell? All right, I think that might makes it look a little bit better. Better chin up. Eyes up, sir. Yeah, so subtle little details like that, I think, help out. And I want to make sure I keep consistency too with this character. So I go back and look at the previous versions of how he looked, some of the other headshots. Man, I've been on this 1 day fast, next day eat, another day fast, next day eat. Whew. Bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Treat yourself to new Nature Valley Crunchy Dipped Granola Squares. Crunchy granola.
I'm confused. Internet's gone loose, so time is through. Making love with you, so I'ma sit and just lay in my bed with the front of my head getting stuck to the race with you. For sleeping cruise, no. Stress is getting just a little bit lower. Mind's getting just a little bit closer. Find somebody in my life that can make it through. I'll be lost, I'll be found in the broken. Way out in the crowd, feeling open. Find somebody in my life that can make it through. That one's just me times two. That one's just me times two. That one's just me times two. I've been crazy, been thinking for too long now. Better take on the world with 2 arms now. Got me singing right in the dark. No feelings I couldn't start. Ooh, and I swear I proved all the ways out here. Got my drink and trying to get what to do, yeah. I better fake it, we can work together till we make it. Better take a life like a rent.
All right, I'm back. Let's see. So yeah, looking at I hate to put all my eggs into one basket, but like looking at things with Rumble, I mean, shoot, it's like I don't really have people watching this live on YouTube and Twitch. Sure, I'd rather just go ahead and keep doing these on Rumble. At least I know people watching, so I won't forget the feeling of being watched. Oh man, so my terrible humor. It is what it is. Let's see. I got 6 right now watching on Rumble, and that is my highest number right now. I know after this stream will end, I've been breaking into the 70s, 7 views on Rumble, which are honest views compared to freaking YouTube. YouTube be like, oh, to get your real numbers, you gotta wait a week because this is Attica rules. But yeah, I don't expect much out of YouTube. YouTube is a bust. In my opinion, it's like a failed business plan. Even though, hey, people are making money, they get it. It's either reaction videos or education. And I'm a big fan of education. As I try to share and educate what things that I may know, definitely big on learning from others. because I don't know it all. I definitely don't know it all. But I'm willing to learn. And I had this one guy tell me one time I was talking to him about some history. You know what he said? He said, "You're on to something. Sounds pretty good. Just don't get too smart." I was like, "Oh, okay." Because in the mental tiers of power, um, when people know more than the rest, they like to maintain their power. You know, um, that's their thing. So when you go beyond their constraints, YouTube, um, then hey, don't be surprised if YouTube's going to try to find a way to subdue or try to attack Rumble, or get Rumble to comply to a whole bunch of censorship and all that crap. Hopefully not, but I very much appreciate Rumble and where its state of play is right now. Yeah, Lupe. So, yep, this grand adventure. Dang, PyCon got a wiggity wash. Now I'm trying to mess with the hair a little bit, and that's where the control freak in me kind of creeps in. Because I want to get the hair all just right and all that. It's not meant to be. It's just a head sketch. I want to add in my renders though. My render lines. Get all that ready. Doesn't have to be heavy, real light. I'll take it for what it is. All right, so let's see what else with this guy, this freaking guy. But yeah, it's kind of hard to enjoy entertainment in this day and age with so much going on. I mean, I remember when 9/11 happened. Freaking, I was in my room playing Devil May Cry 1. You know, my mom had to get my attention. I was down south, and we watched what was going on together. Imagine you watching your favorite show, and next thing you know, Guilty Baby comes to town. Or Meteor, Asteroid, Nova. Take your pick. Definitely want to be aware of my surroundings, like, what happened? What happened? On important matter. Let me put it that way. But I wanted to adjust something because it didn't look right at first. I can't remember where. Ah, well. Initially, the idea for VKP was for me to have basically a character that was drawn in American comic style to fight a character that was drawn in anime style. And it would be kind of like where two worlds would collide type of thing. But, people don't like consistency. Sometimes it works, You can freaking put out a piece and have one set style and have that one thing that sticks out. Last action hero, live action movie that had an animated cat named Whiskers. Definitely stuck out and was voiced by Danny DeVito. It was truly awesome time. Hollywood created some pretty fun stuff, even though it didn't make that much money. I wonder, should I change my the title of my stream from Raw Chat and Chill to Fear Talk? The artist who's gonna give you the most fear-inducing conversation. You might just go crazy. Some folks they can't holler. It's all good. There we go. Alright. Looks about right. I'll add some stuff to it later. For some reason, it's starting to look more like Bill Clinton instead of Brad Pitt. What the hell? Alright, let's do that. This one's going to be a little tough because the angle and everything. I jacked up the initial form. Reduce the opacity.
Come on, get those bets in.
Some of the stuff I love drawing, so much because I get down to the simplistic shit. We'll come back to that. They got some easy moving characters on here, I swear. Sometimes there'll be like a character that just is basically invincible. As soon as you hit them, they automatically get the health back. It's crazy stuff, man. In those kind of cases, I guess you gotta have OP versus OP. Else they ain't gonna be done right.
Betting time is now over.
What up? What up? Anybody that stopped by, be sure to like the damn live stream. I'm struggling out here trying to fix a mass, a mass, uh, a mass destructive looking piece of crap of face. You know, how to go from that to that? What the hell was I doing? I might have been drinking again. I got that from Grand Theft Auto. Let's see. Man, I wanted to get on that Power Rangers fighting game, Battle for the Grid. Man, there's too much going on. Too much. And I got a bunch of training next week, so hey, we'll get to it eventually. Maybe this year I might even get a PS5. Maybe. My 4 is doing just fine though. Biggest problem now, what I see, is not the console. It's the damn online games in which at any given moment somebody could steal the damn game, you know, by talking bad about it, even though it might be one of my favorites. And then the game just no longer gets serviced, it no longer gets, you know, updates and all that kind of crap. It's like dead in the water. It's like, damn, man. People did that to DCU. And that game's still around. How? Who's paying for that game, you know? Give him a little alfalfa in the back. But yeah, this is what I mean when I say Procreate has such a simplistic and amazing UI. It makes things so much easier. But when you're ready to put in the finishing touches and ink it out on 600 DPI, the Studio Paint all the way, baby.
Ready time is now over.
Now, with the way Shazam end up being just goofy as hell, I hope Deadpool 3 doesn't turn out to be like that at all. Now, while I liked the movie, I don't think just randomly making fun of other movies like Monkey's Paw, which was in Wonder Woman 1984, and it was like hot garbage. I don't think that's going to help. Deadpool already did great with that, especially with Deadpool 2. They brought Cable in. The fact that they can't figure out whether or not Cable's going to be in the third movie, as they're going with most likely not, y'all just failing people, man. You're just failing from the beginning. And it's looking not too good. But I hope the new Deadpool turns out to be pretty good. I can't call it, man. Marvel be giving off so many damn L's. It's like, bro, how are y'all still making?
That's your best.
But hopefully Deadpool 3 will be good. You got Hugh Jackman. I mean, that's half the thing. I mean, the movie could be crap, or the story could be crap, like Logan was, but everybody will still love it. So because it's like, oh, Hugh Jackman's last movie is Wolverine.
Ready time is now over.
The first Deadpool movie. I mean, freaking Maverick was just like a regular mutant dude. And in the comics, he was like this giant mech. Like a blue and gold Ed 209. That was clearly not the case in the movie. So I don't know. They still got away with it. First Deadpool raked in billions, maybe two. Probably.
Come on, get those bets in.
I really gotta fix that with his eye. You gotta find the right angle. This whole angle is weird. I've never drawn it before. It's not like this. Not like this. But that just means I need practice. And that's how you get to Carnegie Hall. You know what I'm saying? Gotta focus on the hair first. The hair to the silhouette. So even this right here, instead of me destroying it, I can just angle it a little bit better. That's the power of distortion. Keep moving around till it looks right. That's the key. Now, there's some things, some skills that you can learn, you know, obviously that improve your art. But at the same time, you know, just like they say for photographers, some people, they have the eye, you know, for a shot. And I think for art, some of that may apply as well because, in my opinion, the goal is to keep drawing enough stuff to where you no longer have to rely on references because the images are already, you know, ingrained into your brain. Got you looking insane to the membrane, you know, and then that becomes your reference guide. But staying away from it, staying away from references for too long can be detrimental too because as the memory changes, you know, the mind gets older and stuff. Things don't appear to be the exact same unless you got photographic memory. Then more power to you. Throughout history, I don't think there's been many artists that have had photographic memory. The closest was Kim Jong-un, who was very, very talented. And there's some people that still even criticize his work. It's like, what the hell? I can't do what you do, but what you're doing is wrong. What? Get out of here. Snap ahead. You know? So that's one of the key things to kind of look out for. But building that eye, you know, to how you want things to look. You know, roughing it out. That's very important. And I am not an artist with, you know, prestigious degrees of formal education and all that, but I'll tell you what, I've been drawing for at least 30 years. You know, started as traditional first. So I picked up a thing or two during my time. Fix that a little bit later. All right, I think I'm getting ready to wrap up this stream. Yeah, we gotta look at the time management. But being more concerned about Rumble, I think, has allowed me to stretch this out a little bit further than what I normally would. You know, YouTube's weird. They may show what I do, they may not. Is my stream even on YouTube anymore, or did they take it down? They probably, yeah, still on. But yeah, that's pretty much that thing. And yeah, hopefully I had some listenings and artistic advice that might help you on your journey, or if you just like watching, cool, greatly appreciate it. Thumbs up the damn video, or thumbs down the video, you know. So I appreciate you either way. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep it moving. Ooh, starting to get hungry too. By the way, man, I just started doing was it Beachbody on demand lift more for muscle building. Coming out the gates, day one, biceps locked for like 2 days. Then I worked on calves and quads. My legs still hurt 3 days later. Today I finally got a chance to do triceps and what was it? Do triceps and back. Yeah, upper back. I know I'm gonna feel it tomorrow. But hey, I asked for more and I'm definitely getting it. So weight is up to 213 now, man. Well, that was water weight because I had some false tooth last night, which was very good. Never underestimate faux soup, especially if you're feeling under the weather. That Vietnamese soup is a natural remedy. Bone broth, beef, chicken, take your pick. And it does not disappoint. Alright, so yeah, as I'm wrapping up this stream, I'm also looking at this in a little better light, I think. This angle is just a little different for me. I gotta adjust to. Almost don't want to let it go. But yeah, planning to go see John Wick 4 this weekend. If I do get a chance to rock it out, I will share with you what I think of the movie, which obviously is just like John Wick 4, man. Like, and Donnie Yen. You know what I'm saying? Keanu Reeves, Donnie Yen, and whoever else. I hope it doesn't. Well, probably going to have, you know, that trade off where, hey, me and Donnie Yen take on the world, you know, Keanu Reeves type thing. Probably. And that's all good. I hope it'll be a little bit better than a war turned out. And thanks to some people that was about that. But it was good hype. Jet Li, Jason Statham. It's like, oh shit. They actually about to do it. They about to do it. Going to war. So we'll see what Keanu Reeves and Keanu Reeves and whatchamacallit, I'm sure they'll be great. They will rock the pillars of heaven. All right. So yeah, I got a few more. This one's pretty much done. Looks pretty good. I wanted to look at these. Maybe add a couple more lines, like, you know, raggedy lines right here. Give them some bags, some roughage, you know, some little bit of life's roughage. And then I think this one looks good. I may come back to it for something. I feel like there's something I should clean up. I'll come back to it again, and I'll probably add some of that spiky hair underneath the hat. Some of the scenes that have the hat, because that's kind of like his trademark as well. He's a detective, you know what I'm saying? He's a detective, smoking metallic, metal cigarettes. He's cool. He's hip. But yeah, hopefully I'm gonna work on this some more tonight, and then pretty up this one, and then wrap up with this guy. So I should have some results for you guys next week, and also with Nirvana, I got all her headshots. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Capturing, her arrogance, her anger, her sadistic behavior. Ready for action. Not much of a friendly person. Sarcastic. That's her personality type. And yeah. So we rocking. Yeah, she's got long hair down to her, spine. Normally in a ponytail, so kind of has like how like ninjas have their hair flowing through the air as they're making their movements of death, kind of like Strider, similar concept. So that's going to be aspect of it as well. That will make a unique silhouette. So yeah, that's what I got, ladies and gents. Let's see. So I've done so far. I got 5 headshots, and I got some other characters that I need to work on as well. So if time permits, I'm definitely gonna add more to the list because these headshots are very important. There'll be a reference material for me. At least like the top 10 characters that will be involved in the important parts. But I want to make sure it's specific just to, the comic issue that I'm going to be working on right now. I'll do more headshots and more figure shots of characters as they're introduced into the comic later on. That's how I'm rocking, ladies and gents. Thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed this fantastic voyage and magical journey into the underworld, I am not Baron Trump, however, but we still need to pray for Meteor. Remember to keep it omni, keep your head in the swivel. God bless America because we really, really do need it. That's it from me, ladies and gents. I'm Rob Wilson. And down with YouTube, up with Rumble, because that's how we roll it. You know what I'm saying? And let's keep it 100.
The people of this country are absolutely incredible people, and I am honored to be with you tonight. It's like this all over the place. We're going to take our country back, folks. We're going to take it back.
We are with you, sire, for freedom, to the death.
Man, I like that guy. Thank you, man. Thank you.
The establishment, the media, the special interest, the lobbyists, the donors, they're all against me.
We calculate that Donald Trump taking over the Republican Party for the foreseeable future is a lot more dangerous to the future of the Republic than Hillary Clinton continuing us toward the cliff the way everybody else has for 4 years.
We're going to do the right thing for the people of this country for the first time, maybe in many, many decades. We're self-funding the campaign, no special interests, no donors. I don't think people really appreciate it because I see all of this money being poured into commercials, and it's not their money, it's special interest money. And this is on both sides. This is on the Republican side, the Democrat side. These are special interests, folks. These are lobbyists. These are people that don't necessarily love our country. They don't have the best interests of our country at heart. When you see the kind of deals made in our country, a lot of those deals are made because the politicians aren't so stupid. They're making them for their benefit. We have to stop it. We have to stop it. We are now going to make it for your benefit. We're going to make the deals for the American people. That's the way it is.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president. And the reason is because I have a lot of faith in the American people. And I think they recognize that being president is a serious job. And sometimes it requires you making hard decisions even when people don't like it. And standing up for people who are vulnerable but don't have some powerful political constituency.
So with the additional steps I ordered last month, we're speeding up training of ISIL forces, including volunteers from Sunni tribes in Anbar province.
Radical Islamic terrorism. And I'll tell you what, we have a president that refuses to use the term. He refuses to say it. There's something going on with him that we don't know about.
Trump isn't going to shut the border. He's not going to fight the war on terror properly. He's not going to deport massive numbers of illegal immigrants. It's not happening.
We have to do something about it, and we have to start by building a wall, a big, beautiful, powerful wall. And it actually will even look great. I already know what it should look like, because maybe someday they're going to call it the Trump wall, maybe.
Do you think your pathetic wall will do anything except fall like a heap of dried leaves in the face?
The wall just got 10 feet taller, believe me. It's got 10 feet taller.
You will pay in your barbarism!
I love my life. I have a wonderful family. They're saying, Dad, you're going to do something that's going to be so tough. We will no longer surrender this country or its people to the false song of globalism. No American citizen will ever again feel that their needs come second to the citizens of a foreign country.
Good luck with that.
We're going to win. We're going to win it for the people. We're going to win it for our country. We're going to make America great again.
We march for our lands, for our families, for our freedoms. We march.
One of the things you've been talking about on your show is your allegation that government officials are aiding in pedophilia, child trafficking, and the grooming of children, right?
Well, you mean like what Jeffrey Epstein did with the Clintons? misery. You have won nothing.
When you have an electric vehicle, then you're also going to be able to save on gas, but you got to be able to afford it.
Or any menstruating person in this country cannot make decisions over their own body.
Even limit their ability to get gender affirmation treatment in their state.
It is now my distinct honor to introduce the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States, John Roberts, to administer the presidential oath to the next President of the United States, Joseph R. Biden.
The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and it get hot, I got hairy legs, and the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
You've been patient. Your patience is wearing thin, and your refusal has cost all of us.
Great again. God bless you. I love you.